Live, love Africa. What's your excuse for not coming? Please subscribe.
Hello, I'm Dynast Amir.
Peace, everyone. Good morning. I hope all is well. Hope your morning is going well. I hope you got up this morning. You broke a sweat, even on this Sunday. You know, you got a little workout in. You broke a sweat. You meditated. You focused on accomplishing and meeting your purpose, your goals, achieving your vision, all that good stuff. Today's topic, H.N.I.C. Now, this might not be as kid-friendly, but instead of saying with the N and H.N.I.C, again, H.N.I.C, sorry about that. Instead of saying what the N really stands for, we're just going to say Negro, I guess. Negro. But you guys know what I mean, the people who are watching this, you know what the N stands for. So back when I was doing sales, you know, I worked for a company called Cintas. And this is when I first started. You know, before we actually became full-time sales reps, we had to go through like our training, like our kind of like a 2-month training program. You know, mine was really about a month because I said, look, I got to get out there and make some money. But normally it's about 3 months. There we go. It's about 3 months. It's about 12 weeks. But I told them I'm only gonna do 6 weeks. I got to get out there and make some money, get some commission to pay my bills and all that good stuff. Because I was when I started in corporate Americas for Cintas, I was dead broke. Had a beat up Mustang, bumper was missing, front bumper was missing. Look forward to Fridays at McDonald's. Why Fridays at McDonald's is because you could get the McFish meal, the Filet-O-Fish. There you go, Filet-O-Fish. There were you get one for 99 cents on Friday. So every Friday was like Christmas. It's like going to Red Lobster, like going to I don't know, Fogo de Chao or Roof Chris. You know, because I could go in there and get me about 10 99-cent Filet-O-Fish meals or sandwiches. So, you know, I was out cold calling in the Venice Beach area, right? Not too far from Abbott Kinney, if you guys are familiar with that area. And I walked into a beauty salon, cold called it, owned by a black guy, Mr. Glass, I think his name was. So I walked in, you know, told him what I did. Hey, I'm Dynast Amir with a company called Cintas. You know, love to go over our facility services products. And he said, okay. And he wanted me to present right then and there, but I had to tell him, like, hey, I'm new. You know, I don't know all the products yet, but I can schedule an appointment and me and my manager can come back tomorrow. He said, all right, come back tomorrow. He gave me the time. So me and my manager, we go back the next day. So we walk in, you know, he's doing hair. I think he at one time was Oprah Winfrey's hairstylist as well. So we walk in, he's doing hair. And, you know, like while he's doing hair, we're presenting. He's like, look, just give me the bottom line. How much is everything going to cost? So we say, okay. So, you know, we walk around a beauty salon. I go in the bathroom. You know, this is when I was selling like toilet paper, paper towels, air fresheners, mats. You know, I say, okay, you got 2 restrooms. You need this, that, and the other. You need a mat here, hand sanitizer, soaps there. So I gave him the price. He said, okay, let's do it. Let's sign up. I said, all right. So, you know, my boss is there. So we filling out the contract. You know, I put his name, you know, hey, Mr. Glass, what's the address? I'm filling it out. Put the items, how much it's going to cost. I give him the price. He said, yeah, that's fine. So on the contract, it asks, you know, your name and your title. Like, what title are you? And so I asked him, it's like, Mr. Glass, you know, are you call yourself the owner? Are you the CEO, manager? What are you? He looked at me, and my boss, and now listen, my white boss is standing right next to me. Again, my white boss is standing right next to me, and this is so funny. So I said, yeah, what's your title? He said H.N.I.C. And I looked at him. And see, I knew my boss, he started turning red. So I knew he knew what it stood for. I knew he knew what it stood for. And I'm looking at the contract. I look at my boss. My boss is turning red. He looks at me, and I'm like, you know, I'm trying to be professional. In my head, I'm laughing. I'm dying in my head. I'm laughing. I'm just laughing. I'm hella weak in my head. So I'm like, Mr. Glass, you know, I don't know if we could put that down. Now, are you the owner? Are you the owner, Mr. Glass? Are you the owner? He looked at me dead in the eye. He said, H.N.I.C. And I look at my boss again. My boss looks at me, and you can tell he's red. He knows what he knew what H.N.I.C. meant. So I just put on there H.N.I.C. Turned the account in, and everything was okay. Why am I saying this? See, when you're the boss, when you're the owner, right? You call yourself whatever you want. See, when you own, ownership's important. And don't allow anybody to minimize what it is that you own or whatever business you're starting. Don't allow anybody to minimize that. Just start something. Start a business. Go out on your own. Do something. I don't care. Again, hold on. I don't like doing stuff like, I'm not going to do this. I don't care what it is. Own it. Something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be super sexy. Just own it. Call the shots. You know, start something that you can pass down to your family, your generations, your children's children. Just do something. Because when you're a boss, yeah, there's a lot of responsibilities you have. Yeah, you know, it's not going to be perfect. You know, you're not going to be guaranteed a paycheck every week or the same amount. It won't, you know, it's not guaranteed to be consistent. But just start something. Start somewhere. Then you can set the rules. You can call yourself anything you want to. You want to call yourself H.N.I.C. There you go. Head Negro in charge, even though we know what the N stands for. You know, you could go right ahead. But the way Mr. Glass just looked me in the eye and he said H.N.I.C. Like what? I run this. I own this. This is mine. These booths, the stylists pay me booth rent. This is my shop. I built this. I could pass this down to my children or to my heirs, whatever. See, me, when I was working my job, my son couldn't inherit that. But what I'm building now, my son can inherit. Little Master can inherit it. Me and him talk about that all the time. Me and Master talk about all the time everything I'm doing in Africa, what I'm building. You know, he's engaged in regards to, you know, my YouTube. You know, he's like, Daddy, how many videos you make today? You know, he's engaged. And I have to tell him what's going on. So be the H.N.I.C. Start your own. Something that you can pass on to your family. Until next time, family. Dynast Amir, search for Huru.